Hi, my name is Timur, and it is my financial independence video blog. No cuts, no bullshit. I don't have time for this. I'm going to financial independence, so cutting corners whatever I want. So here's the deal. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and put a comment below. And we go into the topic. For example, today. The other day, I posted a short video where I said I have a FOMO, and it was specifically due to the uranium stocks that I have, specifically one stock, some US stock. I think it's Centrus Energy Corporation. It's called like that. LEU, the ticket name for US. Like, who wants to check, please do. I think I have 16x, so I sold it actually. Not that much. I earned pretty well. It's like the only thing that has really popped that high. I have bad things in my portfolio that's like I lost money on, but this is really nice gain, and I don't know. The probably I assume the stock will surge at some moment. And this is not only the only thing that I have in my portfolio that's uranium related. But what I thought apart from that, so I need to really think like how I will deal with this kind of stuff, because previously I did have some sold some stocks and they go higher, and yeah, I kind of get regrets on that, but I get over it. So probably I will go over it as well. But I think at least I solidify profits. I know it probably can go higher, but I think okay, let's cut it out from here and solidify it. Yeah, apart from that, probably if I just put it in cash, and because I'm in the Netherlands, it will be kind of tax wise, and specifically because I will pay less taxes next year because I have invested not in stocks but like in cash. I sold out and I'm selling some kind of stocks in my portfolio. I do have ETFs, by the way. It's I think most of the portfolio right now for me and for my wife. And what else? What else? Yeah, I want to talk about compound interest, which is essential for everyone. I don't want to put graphics here, whatever. Just go on the internet and search for it. The compound interest is like essential. You get first year you get interest, second year you get interest plus interest on interest, and it's compound. That's how Warren Buffett get his really fortune. He's not the best like investor in terms of like increasing his like value per year. I think like average was 20%, 22, but he like in the business was 75 years, so it's just like skyrocket. There are some dudes who really get more per year, but they're like a little bit they're not that long in the game of stock investing, so like they going high. I think in 10 years they can just overshoot him, but yeah, deal with me. So the compound interest, and I think it's not only related to just like investing per se, investing in just stocks, although it's obviously apply here. What I think I want to mention, sometimes people are like saying, okay, here's an example. If you don't drink coffee to go every day for blah, 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 so many years, you will have in 30 years, you will get like shitload of money. And hate this stuff for because it's a little bit misleading. It's about value. I love coffee, but I have coffee machine at home, so I never get coffee to go. If I need coffee, I just put it in a thermos I get with me. So boom, I get the stuff. And more expensive, actually, not the coffee, the milk. Milk is more expensive if you want to get like latte or cappuccino, in a sense. But the example with the coffee, it's about like a story, not about really the numbers. People don't know numbers, they don't care. People about stories, and you should tell a story. And when you say, okay, you don't buy coffee every day, you just like go nuts. And I think it's like good examples about like where you spend money. Sometimes you're spending on crap or some like additional extra feature that you like really don't need, and you should be mindful about where you spend money. And as well, in my other short, I said about like ownership, and this is about ownership. You own your spending, and like you cut the crap, and like cutting crap, it will compound interest in the future. As well as about decision making. When you make a decision every day, small decision, like do that, not do that, this. I think I hear in a podcast, like I think it's called Saudari, something. Uh, don't drop the pie by reaching for an apple. And here's a trick. So this is like decision that you're making. You have a real goal, and you don't need to spend your resources or like diversify your like, awareness or your attention to different some stuff. You need to cut the crap and be more precise where you want to spend your attention, your like decisions. Sometimes it's just you need to stick to the decision, do it, and just forget, and get it out of your head. This summer, I get after my second child was born, I finally stop. Don't doom scrolling, but I stop reading news like literally daily. Right now, I do sometimes just get into the news specifically for specific topic that interests me and just Google it and go for a news article, for example, if I really need that. But usually I don't. I'm looking for specific stuff. I was interrupted. So about decision making specifically, uh, every decision will compound, and if you make it conscious, long term, you will actually get to the fire more quickly. And it's not only about financially. Probably it will do financial impact on you, but it will be impact on your specific behavior, and it will impact probably your decision, financial one. The other thing I want to mention is about happiness. I think everyone to want to be happy, and in that case, like I don't consider myself happy actually, although I try to appreciate what I have, and this is like a real trick. So people, there's like two ways I see it. Or you go like Buddhist monk, you just get rid of things, you don't have nothing, you have only you, yourself, your clothes, and you're like happy with the world how it is. Or you go like no usual common life, you get some goals, you try to, and you want to achieve greatness. I think that's what most people want to. I don't know, to be special, to be special. That's I think every people. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that's the culture that was raised on like the culture bubble, like all these values from the society to be special, and yeah. So and people try to achieve greatness in other way around. So they just like they choosing this route for like this wheel when you're like running like always doing like a rat in a labyrinth, trying to achieve greatness. I'm talking about this because probably the greatness will achieve that amount of people, small amount. You will hear from them, like you may not like them, but you probably will hear from them, hear about them, like news articles, whatever. They will be on Wikipedia, but most people won't be there, and in that case, they will be not happy because they don't achieve this goal like that the society put on them. So you need to be mindful about like what you want from life and what you values are. That's a trick. That's what I don't know. It's like I'm tuning apart because I know that like you can be like Buddhist monks, like meditate, whatever. I try to meditate once in a while if I have time. Not every day, unfortunately. but at some point I'll have opportunity to do it daily, and it will actually give a boost for my other decision making, because you make things clear in your head. And at the moment, because I'm trying to achieve some goal and I didn't achieve it yet, I kind of feel not happy, and yeah, just trying to appreciate moment. It's not always happening as I would like to do. I would like to be. This brings us to specific the fire itself. Like, is I will be happy when achieving fire? Probably not. Probably not. So I need, until I get to this point, even before, I need to make way to appreciate things and be content with who I am and my life specifically. And the fire is, and money in that case is not about this. So financial independence will give me like a choice to do things that doesn't depend on money. But I need to find the value in life, not the value in life. I don't know how to frame it, but probably you understand what I'm talking about if you're on the same journey as I am. So yeah, good luck with that, and see you in the next vlog. Yeah, please hit the like button, subscribe. It's already late, like a little bit after midnight. So yeah, cheers. See you next time.